Hey guys, and welcome to another Flee the Facility news. Now before we begin with the awesome Christmas news, I want to have you subscribe on my channel. So please, if you haven't, make sure you check if you're subscribed, and let's begin with this Flee the Facility news. Enjoy! Hey guys, it's this one time of the year again. It's time for Christmas news. We are going to talk about the update date, we're going to talk about community hammers, everything like that. It's gonna be really cool. And I do believe this Christmas update is gonna be as cool as the one we had last year. Let's just get straight into this Flee the Facility news because no one can wait. Let's just begin. And make sure you watch everything. Oh my god, I'm so hyped for this. Let's begin, guys. So here we have the snowman head, bro. It looks absolutely fantastic. Just like, look at this. This is just so awesome. I really want this to be in the game and I really hope it will get added. This hammer is made by Sonic. So major shout out to him. I mean, guys, look at this hammer. It just looks so funny. Let's just like get this in the game. Let's go. The next set is the present hammer and the gingerbread gem. This is 100% my favorite hammer of all of them. It just looks so good. If this hammer would be added to Flee the Facility, I would be so happy. Like, this looks so good. And that little gift tie and that name tag just finishes it off. Like, it looks so good. And moving on to the next hammer, here we have the one and only Santa on a plank. On the right side of Santa, you see Sonic himself. And on the left side, you see that little thing that you shake and then a lot of snow just like flies around in it. Overall, this is just a really awesome hammer. Let's just go to the next one. This hammer is none other than the snowman slice. Oh my god, this looks so cool. I mean, the pumpkin slice is in the game and we have already seen the skeleton slice, but the snowman slice looks even better. Like, I wish this would be in the game. You can nearly put anything on top of the slice. I mean, it nearly everything matches, but it just looks so cool. I mean, look at this, guys. Wouldn't it be awesome if we could have this into the game? It would be just cool to see like a pumpkin slice and a snowman slice in the game. MrDie does put things in the game from the community, so it would be cool to see something like this created by someone of the community into the game. And the next hammer is none other than the present row. This looks epic. I do think the presents should be a little bit more tall, but for the rest, this set looks really cool. It's not a set, it is actually one hammer. In this hammer are 3 presents: the red and green present, and the yellow and blue present, and the pink and a little bit like kind of like gold color present. And on the set you can also see the Christmas event logo, and it actually looks just really dope. And this hammer is actually the most needed in all of Flee the Facility. This hammer actually matches the Rudolph nose gemstone. It is really basic, but it is really cool for Flee the Facility, and it just matches that gemstone. Let me just go on and show you guys a couple more just really basic Christmas hammers. They still look really cool, so let me go ahead and show you guys. So let's just take a look at this. The first one is the chimney hammer. It is really basic, but it does look really awesome. The second one doesn't really look like a Christmas hammer, but the third one is a yellow knitted hammer, and the fourth one is a blue knitted hammer. They look both really cool and they should be in the game. There is already a green knitted hammer, a red knitted hammer, and a white knitted hammer. So it would be just really cool to see more colors of these really awesome hammers. MrDie is probably gonna make this hammer himself, but it's still a really cool concept of the 2021 hammer. And you'll probably be like, hey, how do you know MrDie is gonna make the 2021 hammer? That is because MrDie has made the 2019 hammer and the 2020 hammer. It is really cool to have something like this into the game because these are in the game for a limited amount of time and then they will just never come back. Like, I'm always really excited for these hammers to come into the game because MrDie always gives his own twist on these hammers. So I'm really excited for this year's New Year's set. And here we have the present slice hammer. 2 different ones, but I think the second one is the best of them. Do let me know what you think of these hammers though in the comments down below. And the third one is actually another Christmas hammer, of course, and it should be also in the game. And it's just me, or is this hammer looking kinda pog? If these hammers were in the game, I wouldn't be able to wait to just collect them immediately. Now I really want to talk about the day of the update, of course. Last year it was 22 December, or it may be different for you, 23 December. That exact same day is actually in 14 days, which is already so fast. That is just 2 weeks. I literally cannot wait for that. But now the question actually is it actually going to be 22 December or 23 December? There is one thing I'm sure of, and that must be that it is before 25 December. So that means it has to be before Christmas. And if it isn't, then we'll all be just really sad, but I'm sure it will be for Christmas. And I'm sure MrDie is actually going to put the deadline before 25 December, the actual Christmas day. So make sure everyone to comment down below #Christmas, because we are all so hyped for this update. And sadly, one thing I'm sure of, the Christmas update won't be getting a new map. So it is going to get a New Year set and tons of other hammers, probably, maybe the same hammers, but we're still not sure of all that. Let me just go ahead and show you guys a couple more hammers for this Christmas update, made by the community of Flee the Facility, of course. And this is the reindeer set, guys. This set looks totally amazing. With the antlers on top, it just makes it perfect. I would definitely want to have this set. It still looks really basic, but it is really awesome. And then the one next to the reindeer set is personally one of my favorite sets of all time. The design of this one is perfect, and I just like how the snowman, the snowball, and the present is just in this hammer. It just makes the whole hammer and gem just totally complete. And I actually think this gem is from now on my favorite one of all time. I mean, it is just a cute little gemstone though. I just really want to try and get this gemstone in the game. I still have no idea how, but I'm gonna find a way. And then this hammer with white, red, and red dot hammer. It's kind of weird, but I do really like it. It is really Christmas themed, and this should also be in a crate. Let's just say this should be having like the rarity of a common hammer or a rare. And right here, another set made by Sonic, and this is the icicle set. I'll just name it like that. I think it looks like an icicle or something like that. It looks really dope, and I really like the gem actually, and I really like the hammer. This should be totally into the game. Something like an epic or rare. It would be awesome to have that in a crate. All these hammers are made by Sonic, and they are all great. I literally love them all so much. And by far, this present hammer is my favorite. And of course, this gem, like I already told you guys. Just imagine these two amazing items in the game. Like, that would just be epic. I would just wear them all the time. Just use them all the time. Sadly, that were all the hammers though. Now it's really just waiting for MrDie to actually update Flee the Facility to the Christmas update. In the meantime, I will keep you up to date to everything Flee the Facility related, updates, everything. So make sure you subscribe on the channel, and thank you so much for watching this Flee news. Make sure you comment down below what you think of all these amazing hammers and gemstones, and I will see you in the next Flee news. Peace.